Okay, so apparently on May 1st, Occupy movement is organizing a quote-unquote general strike across the country and across the world even. They claim that they have all these people supporting them and taking part. On one website that I saw, there was this huge list of cities and people taking part of it, and it made it seem like the whole world was about to revolt on May 1st. But I guarantee you that each single one of those items on the list was maybe nothing more than a handful of people. I've looked it up on the internet, folks. I looked it up about a month ago when a friend of mine told me about this, and since then, none of the Occupy May 1st videos on YouTube have been getting any views at all. They're still down low thousand range. I think the highest viewed video in regards to this Occupy May Day thing is 5,000 or so. So obviously it's not the force of a Joseph Kony 2012 or something like that. And I sincerely doubt that we'll even see anything major transpire. We might see some mixed protests here and there. It might flare up a little and calm down. But it's just going to be the same shit. A bunch of hipsters yelling and screaming. That's it. Nothing's going to change. You guys will probably all get arrested. Make a big scene. But I don't understand what your point is. What the intent is here. You're protesting. You're striking. So what? You think that you're gonna somehow move these rich elites to change just from striking every so often? Couple hundred people here and there, they don't give a shit about that. They know that they've got the general public of the states in their front pocket, with all their ownership of the media and all of their brainwashing of these, people in this country. They've got them in their left pocket. I know because, for example, my dad is like one of the type of people who watches Fox News, even though he's intelligent, or he used to be more intelligent. It seems like he's less intelligent nowadays, but either way, he's one of these type of rich fucks who watches Fox News, and I know him exactly through and through, and he would be the first person on the front lines counter-protesting, fighting against you people. You guys are so delusional. You're a bunch of little high school ragamuffins running around like it's lunchtime out there on Occupy Wall Street. It's become a kind of social club, a kind of tourist attraction, and a scene for the hipsters to get their egoic jollies out of. But I want no part of this. Until I start seeing some coherent ideas of progressing forward, I don't want any part of this. And the majority of the country is going to be against you. Because the majority of the country, they don't mind capitalism. A majority of the country, they don't understand what the elites are doing or who the elites are. The majority of the country, they still think that they can become the 1%. They still think that they're one promotion or one idea away from becoming that 1%. So they don't want to fight against the 1%. They want to be the 1%. So although your guys' intentions are good, it's coming from a good place. It's just covered by so much of their brainwashing that you guys are rendered ineffective, inept, like a limp noodle, unable to do anything. We need to organize actual positive action, like the Black Panthers did back in the 70s. They were going around their neighborhoods, providing soup kitchens to people who didn't have food, helping people out who are losing their houses, things like that. That's the shit that we need. That's the shit I will take part in any day. But if it's just a bunch of kids whining, yelling, screaming, you don't have the intelligence to make this movement move forward. But you better believe that the 1% have the intelligence to make it move backwards. The focus needs to be on truth, not on whining and crying and shit. Just focus strictly on the facts. Forget all this beating up on the police and confronting with the police and all this shit. Forget about all that. I've seen so many videos of Occupy people in New York just acting so fucking obnoxious. I even read this article. I have a video of it, I think, somewhere, but I don't think I uploaded it yet, of the Trayvon Martin protests when Occupy commandeered their Million Hoodie March. There was an interview with the writer of the article with two of the people who was involved in the Occupy protest, and those two people said that they wouldn't participate in anything Occupy anymore because they saw how rowdy and uncontrolled and immature and stupid that it was. The kids were going around screaming war and all crazy shit, and the people in the Trayvon Martin Million Hoodie March were just going, calm down, man, we don't want this, we just want to protest and do our rally that we're doing. The Occupy movement people were running around like lunatics. All these, trust fund babies. All these people who have the ability to sit around all day while the 1% is looking at you like a bunch of bums. All these people are the ones who are running around making chaos just for chaos's sake because they don't know anything better to do. And these are the people that I'm supposed to support and look up to and say, yeah, go Occupy, fuck that. I'm not with that. Like I said, I believe in positive activism. Occupy needs some positive activism. Setting up foundations for people who are losing their houses. Writing and enacting legislation to change the laws that they want to change. Putting in new laws to take the money out of politics, take away Citizens United ruling, which makes corporations people. These are actual causes that need to be fought. Not that you just riot until everything's destroyed, until we're embroiled in civil war. Occupy movement, get your head on straight. I don't like the way that this shit is going. It seems to me that some kind of secretive force, like the intelligence agencies, are manipulating Occupy in order to see it crash and burn. I would be shocked if they weren't, really.